Great day, queens. It's your girl Lashana with LE Style. I am so happy to be here with you today. I am so excited to be coming to you with a brand new wig. Well, it's brand new to me. That was sent to me by the brand Outre. And it is from their Big Beautiful hairline. I will get into the details in a moment. But first of all, I want to say thank you to those of you who are returning to my channel, of course, for you faithful subs. I so appreciate you. And of course, for those who are new here to my channel, I welcome you. I am Lashana from LE Style, where you will continue to get content like this, of course, wig tutorials, some makeup, and maybe some other things sprinkled on in as I get a little further along. But I welcome you, and I would like to ask you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and hit the notification bell as well so you can be reminded or alerted of any new videos that I will be bringing here to the tube in the future. Well, with no further delay, I want to go ahead and get into this video because, again, I am so excited. I would say for those of you who are natural girls like me, you will see in a moment once I take this little wrap off of my head that woo, she's definitely natural. But we're gonna work with what we got today, of course, so we can get these three. That is my intention, to show you three different ways in which you could wear this unit. So let's go ahead and get into it. I have already removed it from the packaging, but what I want to do is start off by showing you the card. Look at this. This is their new U-part cap for minimum leave out. It says for leave out, but I would say for minimum leave out or no leave out. That's my intention today, really, to have no leave out. But the unit is called Coily Fro 14 inches. So this unit is 14 inches long, and I do have it in the color DR1B 2T 3027. Again, DR1B 2T 3027. As you can see, the unit comes in many colors, and they're all right there. I will have all of this information, of course, for you guys in the description that will be below. It's a beautiful unit, and I'm just excited. It's 100% human hair premium blend. So it is has pre-attached clip-ins as well. So we'll get into all of that once I show you the construction of this particular unit. Now, I have featured a couple wigs, I believe, from their Big Beautiful hairline. I love Outre wigs. I'm just keeping it 100. I mean, regardless if I receive this from them or not, I have purchased many Outre wigs in the past. Their game for wigs is just on fire. Their color combinations on fire. It's just on point. Anyway, I'm not trying to ramble on. Let me go ahead and introduce you to this wig. Again, I haven't worn it. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the construction of this. One of the reasons that I got this color, number one, it is warm outside and it is summertime. So your girl got a little tan here, just got back from Cancun, Mexico, about a week and a half, going on 2 weeks ago. So I like to do something a little different in the warmer months, especially when I have tan skin. So I decided to do something a little different and go with a different color combination, because I normally would do a number 2, which is a dark brown, which is more closest to my hair color, but I stepped on out. So I chose this wig because it does have 1B roots, which will blend nicely with my hair, because we're not really gonna have any leave out once we get done with this thing. And then We have the 30 here, right after the 1B, and you can see that auburn color blend kind of blended. Look how they blended this in. It's just beautiful. And then we have that 27 that kind of flows and trickles in and mixes in with that 30 from the color blends. But let's go ahead and get into the cap. This cap, I'm gonna turn it inside out here. Of course, we have these standard straps here, adjustable straps. We have one comb here that is in the back. We have a comb here, and this is at the bottom of the U. And then we have two combs in the front, which is kind of standard on each side. And then we have two additional combs on the sides of the U, because again, this is a U part wig. So get that off of here. So this is what we're working with today. This wig really, I would say, and these, of course, I'm gonna cut these off because these are really just here to hold it for packaging purposes, to kind of hold it together in place. These wigs are meant to, I would say, give you less detection. I mean, obviously, if you don't want to pull any of your hair out, pulling some of your hair out is always an option. But if you don't want to do that, the way that this is constructed is so you don't have to pull any of your hair out. And that is what my intention today is, to not have to pull out anything. So work with your girl. We're gonna go ahead and get this done today. We are not gonna leave any hair out. I'm gonna go ahead and take this bun off. I have two plaits here. I'm gonna go ahead and get them out because one of the styles, I'm gonna have to have them out. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these two plaits out in the front, and then we're just gonna go ahead and kind of go through each style. You'll see each style as it's done. Of course, I'll do a little posy here and there, of course, so you can see it, and then we'll go ahead and flow into the next style, and that will be it. So I would ask that you would please stick around into the end so you can see all of the looks, of course, and get my final thoughts on this particular unit. So I appreciate that, guys. guys, I am done with the 3 styles that I mentioned in the beginning of the video that I was going to be doing, and I did do them. And I am back now to the style that I think is actually my favorite of the 3. I have it's something with me with a side part. I like big hair. So this wig is right up my alley, although it's not super big right now. I'm sure as I continue to wear it, of course, with the texture, this does mimic somebody's natural texture. It's certainly not mine. But as it gets a little bit older, I'm excited about it getting bigger and bigger and fuller and fuller. I am so glad that I chose this color because this color is just the bomb. It's thebomb.com, and I am just so thrilled that I chose it. Really, really love this color. So it is 3 different colors here that have been beautifully blended in by Outre. With the darker roots. That's why I chose it, because this blends really nicely in with my natural hair. As you can see, I did not really do any leave out of my hair where I was trying to blend it in with, you know, the hair that's out here. When I do styles like this that are supposed to mimic natural styles, I don't tend to get real into all the baby hairs and the slick, because I want it to be more in my hair to be more in a natural state. So initially when I did the part down the middle, I didn't add any gel or anything to my edges, but what I did do, when I did do this style, of course, I did add a little gel. As you can see, just a little, not a lot, just to, you know, try to tame. And I did add a little bit of mousse, you know, to my hair so it wouldn't be so puffy and dry looking. I did not wash my hair. As you can see, there may be a couple of times where you may have seen, you know, my scalp was a little dry. But anyway, and then of course, when you saw me get to the 3rd style, which was basically converting this U-part wig to a headband wig, which I believe anything could just practically be converted to a headband wig, but it was just to show you that, hey, you can do that with this wig too. But I used a wide headband, and I do suggest that if you are intending to do that with this wig, you know, as one of your styles, you do use a wide headband, because you're gonna have to cover up the bulk of it being a U-part, so it is a little bulkier up there, so you do need to use a wider headband. But again, this is my favorite style. The color is bomb. I am loving this, loving it. Super soft. The curl pattern is just, I would say, very believable. For those that have this naturally, oh my goodness, I just absolutely love it. It is coiled a little tight, but it's not like stiff, and it's not crunchy, it's not hard. I did not have any reason or desire to brush it out and start brushing and fro it up. This thing is gonna start, the more you start handling it, and I haven't even had to really snip any hair, which is like amazing. So this is pretty much out of the pack. Now, what I will say, the con for this for me is that I wish it has the 2 clips around the U, 1 and 1. I wish it would have had 2 more on the side, like the 2 clips here. I wish it would have had 2 more clips here, and then the 1 clip there. I would have preferred that it had 2 additional clips. I mean, if you are into all of that, you could definitely sew it in. I don't think I'm gonna even try to do anything like that. But that is the one con that I would say. I would prefer that it have 2 additional combs. That's just a preference, personal preference. You may or may not, you know, may or may not need that or desire that, but I would have preferred that. But one thing I will say, to have a pick comb with a, you know, a nice pick at the end is essential for trying to work a wig like this, because as you can see, I would take my hair, you would get that thing as close to your part as possible, as close to your part as possible. And the way that they snap So you got to make sure that you open it up and then you snap it to secure it. And it is pretty secure. I mean, it's not going anywhere. If you snap it correctly, you shouldn't have any problems. But having this pick comb, what I like to do is go in and puff up, you know, my natural hair around the edges of the U. And then, of course, you don't need a pick comb to do this part, but, you know, to just take on the edge or the end of the hair on the wig and just kind of tease it around that part. And that's where the camouflage comes in and the blending comes in. So I'm not going to say I did that so perfectly, but I believe that it turned out great. I don't believe that you could say, oh, you got on a U-part wig and you can just point it out right away. You would really have to be up on this thing, inspecting it, severely inspecting it, I believe, for you to even be like, oh, why you know, you got this wig on your head. And then again, I'm not the person, as I have said before, that is so anal about, oh my God, nobody can know I have a wig on. I really don't care. I wear a lot of wigs. Of course, I want them to look show up in the best light and look as natural as possible. But if somebody knows, for me, it's no big deal. So anyway, that is my 2 cents. This is how I would wear this wig. Of course, I'm sure that there are others who probably could do more than I do, or maybe know a little bit, a few more tips and tricks than I do, but that is what I would do to blend it in. So if you want to pull your hair out and blend it, hey, great. That is not what I desired to do. You know, protective styling for me, for the most part, is not leaving any of my hair out. The most hair that I left out is when I decided to do the headband wig, and then my hair wasn't essentially out, but it was more of it showing than with, of course, the U part. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. I hope that I was able to help you out. And you know what I forgot to do, y'all? Now that I am at the end, when I have big hair on, I love to switch up my earrings. I believe that big hair deserves big earrings. And I brought my big hoop earrings in here just for that. And I talked and talked and talked and got all the way to the end and just remembered that I did not put my earrings in. So I am going to do that right now as I make my exit and close this video out. I would like to thank you for sticking around into the end, for those of you who stuck around to get my final thoughts, of course, and the final look of the wig. See, now, don't that look better? That just looks so much better. I mean, hoops could just, I'm a hoops girl, and I just love, you know, some good hoops. But anyway, y'all let me know what you think about this. Let me know which style is your favorite style. Do you like the color? What do you think about it? Do you think you could do it? What could I have done better? Because of course, nobody is an expert just in everything. This is the first time actually that I've done a U-part wig of any kind. So, I mean, I believe that we did pretty good considering that. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think. I would love for you to chime in, hit me up in the comments. Just let me know what you think about it. I certainly appreciate you tuning in today, you sticking around, you showing me the love, just coming back to my channel. My prayer for you is that you will continue to be blessed and be safe. You know, life is not a dress rehearsal. So we have one time. There are no do-overs here as far as when you're gone. You know, it's a wrap. So be intentional with your life, living your life on purpose, with purpose, for purpose. See you guys next time. I would say continue to be blessed, stay safe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.